Alright, we're just gonna get going. I was trying to get my intro to play because I did have a new one, but apparently that won't. So let me just click on the other signal. That's actually gonna come up. Like a red and a green. Straight as of right now, I mean that's okay, yeah, you know what, let's get the photobomb at 40 out. That's what Lackawanna calls it. We're just gonna call it. Oof. God, I hate how loose it shows. It's been misbehaving a lot on this track, and like I've been pushing. We all know I've been pushing up doing that switch repair, and oh my god, I can barely see. Like I can just see like there's a little bit of light if you just look at the right angle. Like it's not gonna. What the? What? Come on. I don't even know if I. Nope, I didn't even cut. I didn't even cut on with it. Okay, now I know where to cut it on. At least it should be. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna misbehave or not. We'll see. So far, so good. He also knows it's on camera, and it's also known as a photobomb F40. So, yeah, I know I delayed this. I'm gonna laugh at this thing right when I end it. Um, yeah, I got that one going. I did finally figure out how to get a ticker to work, so I can actually. Oh, yeah, I apparently bumped the AC thing too much. Disconnected the electrical. I mean, that does happen, but I also usually don't turn them on and off. I did, but before the stream, the passenger line one was off. Is that going to show up on camera? Yeah, surprisingly, no. I don't think so. I mean, you can kind of see the one, but I mean, for some reason that one isn't. I mean, it's showing up, but it's super. Like I can see it, but I don't know if it's not on camera. You can't. Only the red showing up. All right, let's get the tiny scale out. All right, we got baby scale attempting to run. It's always on a grade, so like no matter what it does, it's going uphill no matter what it does. So it's basically like the infinite grade that just goes up. So it always makes it worse for it. Well, there's derailment number one for this piece of shit. And I honestly need to do this because I mean it's just getting worse operational-wise. So see if I can hodgepodge something up. just for like the stream. Because I know I have like a rail just lying around. I did over here. Okay, I apparently knocked everything out. But also, KO couplers have a tendency to lock for some stupid reason. They lock and they're really hard to put back in. The way they designed them was genius in a sense that they look super prototypical, but I mean, like, literally every aspect about them. Like, operationally, they're terrible. Yes, I do have the brass locomotive. I don't not know what I'm actually gonna make of it. I think I made like one video on it, but I tore it apart, and as you can see, it's still torn apart. And I honestly don't even know what I did over the screws, so. Yeah, my dad put all the screws, mixed it in with another pile. Not something you should do. Oh, okay, that's for the rest of them. Okay. Just the one got ran out. Unless you're gonna find like a piece of rail or something. So as long as I don't grab that off. Yep. Too long. But all I'm trying to do is I just want to jack up the height just enough to give it some track support. Hold up, give me a second. Yeah, I do not know how well it's actually going to operate now. Okay, that made it worse. So I just rolled it over in it. There, that was a waste. So I don't want to push into your central over that because this is doing it, which it wasn't doing that until a couple days ago. So basically, it's probably this, and then I'm going to redo the main line. And honestly, at this point, I mean, you want to replace the entire, because even if you cut, the problem is you also got this section that's screwed. You literally have to cut here and here, basically. And it's, I mean, plus that rail's probably so unevenly worn. So we'll give it one more chance to prove itself worthy of running today. And I can see why it wants to do it. Let's see if I can get it on camera. No. I want to. Yeah, like almost perfect there. At least temporarily, at least what I can see. Alright, so we're gonna pull the. Yeah, we'll pull the entire contest stuff. I don't know about the. Well, okay. Okay, we're gonna do something a little different than what we usually do. Switching live. Alright, I gotta get about... So I gotta get a lot of space. Oh god, that's like... yeah, that switch is not used a lot. That's for sure. Yeah, that one's probably gonna have to be cleaned up a bit. Right, there's about a 90% chance that we get a derailment here. Why? Now, we have not had a passenger locomotive, my Berkshire, over here in ages. Signal turns red. Got like 10 feet. See, I want this one and this one. So, nothing to see there, just a casual. Forward back to. And as you can see, very, very tight. Yeah, I was going to derail. No. I just noticed some ballast on the rail. Yeah, there was some issues on the yard switches. And I mean, I can see why the cars always have problems. Alright, I'm gonna need to just realize I need to turn on the. I gotta turn on yard power. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard for the locomotive. It's quite frankly a freaking 18-degree radius. See, I'm really curious to see if the because the Decapod will become a freight locomotive for sure. Once there's a back coupler. Well, I don't know. We might. Because that will be a dual service for sure for me. Well, that was bad because that was sitting straight. You have extra friction. And the Ansco's doing pretty decent, man. Yeah, the Berkshire might end up hauling some freight, more passenger services. Uh, Eventually, not as right now. So we can run Amtrak, but as I know, the P-42 is a piece of junk. So, I don't like running the FP-45 for good reason, and that's just quite frankly because of I need to get a new part. Where the heck's the New York Central? So Amtrak. Ah, there's not where the rest of the really stuck. Like, watch this. This freaking works. Unfortunately, I don't have like 21st century limited locomotives. I did see a Hudson that's for repair, which I'm honestly thinking of buying. And if I don't get a brass locomotive, that's probably one of the locomotives I. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how this goes in a minute. No, if this somehow. It's just you wish right now. I wish I had a conversion car. And that's also kind of the reason why I do want to get a New York Central locomotive, is because I do have parts of the consist. Because I get some AHM, which is basically okay. Yeah, it's a freaking permit condition AHM too. I might sell one River Ross as a bid though, because I have two of them. So I got to think about that, but I might. Because I have two diners, and I don't want two freaking Pullman diners right now. Do I need to, honestly? I don't understand why these cars never look. And I think a lot of it's got. Athearn makes their cars really fucking low to the ground for some fucking reason. Where are you catching? Okay, that was just weird what the heck that thing did. That thing just started. I'm not even touching the thing. The one nice thing about this contest is it is a good roller. And I honestly might buy a Hudson. I mean, that's a lot cheaper, so honestly, we'll see how things play out. But it's $100 for a Hudson and like 5 passenger cars. Especially like it's not the streamlined one. If anyone's wondering, it's not the streamlined one. I mean, if that was a streamlined one, the thing would have been off the market like in a second. Have I seriously been on Pulse Power this entire time? That's right, duh. Well, I mean, I need that for this locomotive anyways. Oh my god. Alright, let's attempt this. So, I just don't see where. Is there something caught in that flange? No. I might literally take that rail and use it more as a frog type thing. Something, to prevent. But what it's doing, it makes. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't at the same time. So it's like, it's right when it gets back down to level. Where's that piece of rail? Hold up, you're gonna hear some pounding. I mean, okay, so I was able to reduce it. I'm not even gonna ask what the fuck just happened. There we go. It's like one of those things where I just need a short ass piece. Because it does work. Because all I need is like a flange gird, basically. Come on. Alright, I got a small piece of rail I can freaking grab right now. Yeah, okay, that ain't gonna work either. No, if I can just, I'm just trying to figure out something where I can actually get the contest to actually run right. And I just say more excessive pounding. That seemed to work for some stupid ass reason. And pressure. That's literally all I'm doing to fix it. Oh my god. That's basically as level as I think I can get it. I mean, there's still a freaking warp in it. But we'll see what happens. Okay. I might have just fixed the damn switch. Holy crap. So I will run through New York Central, no problem. That's like my only East Coast railroad I have. So. I do have a Pennsylvania locomotive, but I'm probably going to sell that one as well. Yeah, we're going through it. Okay. Thought it worked. Apparently this... I don't know what it hit, though, because it kind of... Nope. It's still catching. It's not as bad, but... Okay, it looks like there's a segment that needs to be brought up. Up's harder than down. Metal doesn't necessarily want to go up like that. Alright, I don't know. We're just gonna go with it and just put something goes right for once on the this side. So I honestly need to replace that, but my dad likes to work over on my layout for some reason, not my stupid table. Maybe up and need the brass one. And I don't know why I want to start with the River Odyssey to freaking restore, but you know, we'll see how that one goes. What? Wrong direction. Of course, this one was derailed on both freaking it. You know, someone's gonna make derail resistant cars so they can just run in the most crappiest track ever. Now let's see why it's doing it. I'm trying to see why. Oh, no, because now it's too high, so. Alright, now it's like a millisecond it's up. Just get a little bit more. Alright, that's Apparently not. Still not enough. How many milliseconds still fast enough for a rough piece of rolling stock to derail? And if I can, I also want to shove that track in. Alright, let's see now. Oh my god. I honestly wish the way these things were designed was a lot better. So I can't run most things on this track, which sucks because I do like to run a lot of different tracks. The reason why the passenger trains usually don't come out. And I can't replace a switch that fast. It takes a good like hour or two to actually fix a switch, so. But I mean, honestly, Ather needs more weight in this car. I mean, that's part of the reason I think too is there's just no weight. God, I forgot this. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? Apparently, the train thought I was a good idea. Oh, the switch was open. Let's go! We're through number one. It's a 21st Century Limited with a freaking mogul for some reason. And now speed. Where's the streamline? You don't need streamliners. You can use a mogul. I think this is the first time in a long time we've actually had two steam locomotives running at the same time. It's like grinding up against something, but I mean, I think you can tell exactly where it is. I think it's right there. Yeah, it is. But it's literally grinding it away very slowly, just because it's more like a fine. Now let's really test this mogul, because we've never been able to test this thing. Oh, sweet. I mean, surprisingly, oh, we're actually lucky. So as a test, we're going to play it real quick. So hopefully it saves. I won't know till Monday, basically, if I do everything on time. But I'm going to play it, basically, like, we're going to start the stream testing. We're just going to do it midway, just to do everything. Alright, so it does work. Now, if it does, so that's also a new channel intro as well. So streams will at least be guaranteed to have it. Ah. Now I seriously want to buy the rest of this car, because I believe there's a sleeper car and an RPO. Jesus Christ. The signal barely switches green. It's literally the same timing, basically, on speed and distance. Meow. Yeah, we're gonna slow it down, though. I mean, I do not want to go. Like, I don't mind the speed. Like, literally, like, I can go probably down to, like, 30. How slow I actually go on regular power. I mean, I gotta admit, for a Bachmann, this is like, ridiculously low. Like, no locomotive has this. You know, we can crank it. I'm gonna go about 30, I'd say. This thing just crapped out. And thank you, Mogul, for being a piece of shit stuff. Still got those problems. Hola, ¿cómo estás? She just died for like this. Ah, there it goes. But yeah, hopefully the brass one's up soon. That'll. Then you're gonna see a lot more different trains start appearing more often. And I mean, the only car I really do want to get in that contest right now is freaking. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with this either. But AHM/River Odyssey. Basic. I mean, okay, there's a couple of blemishes over from where, but basically mint condition car. It's like really hard to find them with the interiors, but I don't even think this one was. This honestly looks like it was butt used. Yeah, it's not even listed as having even been built with an interior, so those cars probably never did. But supposedly, I mean, I've never heard of that line though, so I'm assuming that was like AHM's. Because I know for locomotives they had like a steel bolt thing. I've seen them; they're starting to come up more on eBay. But I'm assuming this would be like the rolling stock equivalent, which true to Blueprint. Which New York Central for sure is definitely an easier one, especially in the rolling stock to do in Blueprint. Yeah, now I might spend the $50 to actually get interiors. So someone does sell on eBay 3D kit, 3D printed kits. I believe one of them is an RPO and the sleeper, because that's the baggage. So I do gotta see if there is an Athearn one like those. Even if there are a couple of heavyweights, I don't give a shit. But I believe there are designed for the streamliners. This is like one of the very few trains I actually do have that's like basically complete. And Amtrak's literally almost complete. I have a few entries for that though. New York Central, I want to get more though, just because New York Central's fun. It's like you think of fast trains, you either think of basically Hiawatha or freaking New York Central. Which that's actually also on the list of locomotives needed. Still, I'm trying to wait on the Fox and Valley one, but I might end up just buying it undecorated, painting it. Okay, if another one comes out, I will pre-order it. I mean, that has to be a must. Like, I don't care. So the 20th century, that's a video for sure. That's coming up. That's definitely a video I probably will make. Because the nice thing is, then we can actually have two different. We can have a New York Central day then. That's if I get it and it's sold, not sold by then. I mean, I honestly might just buy it tomorrow, to be honest. I might. All really depends on how I feel. But I mean, that's worth it because it's basically 4 cars and a look, and they're all HM, and the cars are basically perfect condition too. So it's like that. Like one of those cars, I think equals depending on the road. Like they equal about. I think about $50 a pop is about average. You do see them for 30, yes, but usually they're not in decent condition. Like I may eventually sell one of mine, and that's just a diner. Because the nice thing with those Hudsons, though, is that would be okay. Because you had streamlined, you had, well, at least it's not a streamlined version. It is a nice, but I mean, a 464, everyone kind of needs at least one classic steam locomotive. That was the, I believe those were called Mohawks, if I'm not wrong. I thought they called the Hudsons a Mohawk. The Northerns were the Niagaras. Oh, jeez. So now it decides to just derail, and when it derails, it just decided to flip the baggage car. So it isn't perfect. We know that. False power. Greatly needed. I mean, honestly, this is still too fast. Like, you just have to time it with this locomotive and then get it going. You know, you can tell it once, too, but why did I just... I do not know why it cut off there, but I'm just going to cut it to about 20. A little less wear and tear on the... And it does sound like the valve gear needs oil, though, but I mean, I don't use it a lot, though. And the fact that this thing is running on such large radius, it's probably like, what the fuck? So, it stayed railed this time. The coupler decided to, no. Alright, why? Okay, it's gotta be catching something. Because it's done this a couple times in a row now. Where it's getting across the switch. Like, it's already through. It's gotta be catching. Okay, now I've removed basically everything in its path. Yeah, that was hard. That literally just knocked it off the track. See if anyone can read that. I doubt it. I love focus. It says the American Locomotive Company connected me, and then you just can't read the month. Like, it's bad that I can read that. We'll have real slip and then go. The thing is, the locomotive just gets the speed. Like, also, there's not much to spin. Yeah, I honestly think it had to be catching on something. I honestly wonder if I can get the whoosh sound, like really fast trains. We'll get on this one. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting it. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on your guys' end, but I do hear it. It's very subtle because it isn't going super fast. So we're about to cross the hour mark, which I was not expecting. I was expecting this for like a 30-minute stream, and I just decided to keep going. We're on the last 10 seconds before the hour. It's going great. And it's been an hour. Super weird. I mean, yeah, if anyone's wondering, this is the pilot wheel to the Decapod. Yeah, so right now it's a Mega 010O. But anyways, I think I am going to actually end the stream here. I thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, goodbye.